Get ready to match the stars. Greg Morris, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Reilly.
Join us? Doesn't it seem as if we did this just yesterday?
It certainly does.
Yes.
I'm back.
Yes, you are. Listen, you've really got to lose some weight. Friends, look at that. You rotten kid. Get down there.
That's what happens if you eat your vegetables.
Look at her. Holy mackerel. You're a whole different person.
I am?
No, that's the same person I remember. And you, no, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, let's look. Go ahead, give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.
I'm afraid to kiss him.
Do it.
I have no doubts about my manhood. I'll kiss another man if I want to.
Well, that was exciting.
Now, what do you say we say hello to Penny Richardson and Mickey Thompson? How are you, Penny? Now, don't wring your hands together like that. You're not nervous anymore.
Yeah?
You've been here week after week, haven't you?
I know.
How much money have you won?
I think $6,550.
$6,550 is exactly right. Congratulations to you. 6,550, is that what she's won?
How'd you do that?
I don't know, it seems like an odd amount, but that's what we've got up there. And she's being challenged here by Mickey Thompson. Mickey has had her first round question, matched one of our celebrities, and we'll come to you in a moment or so. But first, we want to come to this. Then you hurry right back. Now we are ready to carry on. So let's push this button here, reveal our other first round question. Penny, this is all yours. Everyone will play. Marvin said, I went to this horrible restaurant and ordered a tossed salad. It was tossed, all right. The chef tossed his blank in it.
Gene,
Yes.
I want to tell you something.
Yes,
now
my
that
dear.
I have my answer.
You're all
Greg
finished.
and Charles and I are very upset because you only greeted the people on the first deal. Charles was crying, and so was Greg during the commercial. I was the only one who
Don't kiss me.
Read it
Did
again.
what? Is it
I
as
haven't
good
even
as
got
you
it.
remember?
Where is it? Is this your show? No, here it is. Marvin said I went to this horrible restaurant and ordered a tossed salad. It was tossed, all right. The chef tossed his blank in it. Okay. All right. Put that in a slot. That's all right. Charles, think of something now, Charles.
Unlike old wine.
You are going to
Does not
stay in the
improve
business,
with
aren't you, Charles?
Charles? Look at him.
Wait a minute. What's that music? What is that music? Is that our music? No. Is that new stuff?
I hate it just like the old stuff.
Soul Game 76.
It's terrible.
All right, I'll get it.
You will get it. I will walk slowly over to Penny Richardson. It's an easy one, Charles. First round, when questions are wide open, you can almost say anything and match Penny Richardson. She's a weirdo, too. Marvin said, you ready? Here we go. I went to this horrible restaurant, ordered a tossed salad. It was tossed, all right. The chef tossed his blank in it.
His hat.
His hat. All right, you said hat. You don't like hat? Wait a minute.
Let's take it easy.
Seems like an unlikely answer, doesn't it? All right.
It does,
You're doing your eyes differently, aren't you?
Yeah,
Look great.
put him over here.
Oh, terrific. Greg.
What? That's a ridiculous answer.
The chef tossed his hat in it. Ridiculous answer.
Yes, it's ridiculous. That's the reason I put it down.
Oh, hat is what he said. Yeah. Now, you were almost the first one finished there. What'd you say?
Sure, I went for it, as the kids say. Hubert Humphrey always used to say, everybody tossed their hat in the ring. I said he tossed his cookies.
Tossed his cookies in it.
Well, I thought there were two choices.
I'm glad I don't
No, well, listen, those are the breaks. Go ahead, hon,
No.
show me your answer.
Got a winner also? sounds like Sesame Street. Cookie.
I don't
What?
cookies. I don't get it.
Tossed his cookies?
Yeah.
It's just.
I'm not going to
as well.
explain it. Let's get on here.
Okay. I thought I have a very good answer. I said the chef tossed his hat.
His hat.
Whoa.
Maybe Richard, who is pretty reliable and dependable, will give an answer that the audience will not boo. What do you say to that?
Cookies.
Well,
It was tossed all right.
I know the
tossed-
chef very
Yeah.
well. He's not the strongest person in the world.
Oh, yes.
Tossed his hair in it.
Tossed his hair in. You know, I
I
happen
want
to
the
agree
names
with
of
you.
those 3 guys. Oh, 3 girls, I beg your pardon. Very deep.
All right, maybe Fannie, who is usually pretty weird, will give us a straight answer.
I'd like my horse tied up for a fast getaway. I said wig.
Wig, yeah. All right. Well, what would you have said?
Oh, we'll all say
don't
hat
know either,
now,
do you?
surely.
You are a bunch of weirdos out there. Okay, Penny, there you go. The score at the end of round 1 is 2-1 in favor of our champ. Mickey, you may have A or B here. B it is. All right, Mickey wants B. David said.
Now it's David.
David said, you know the game show I've Got a Secret? He
Sure.
says, well, there's a new game show about my first wife. It's called I've Got a Blank.
No. Who's David?
David, anybody.
Oh, David, anybody.
George,
Oh, I thought
Henry,
maybe meant it.
Sam,
David,
yeah.
you know, I got a secret. Well, there's a new game show about it's called I've Got a...
My first wife. You see, he is no longer with her. They are
Yeah.
divorced now.
I understand.
Divorced.
Divorced. Yes, I understand that.
means separated legally.
Right.
Certainly, I understand all of it. I just don't understand the question. When you live things, it's tricky to catch on to them.
That's right. There's one so
There is?
one answer so obvious.
I got it.
You got it here.
I've got to see it. Charles and I are in terrible trouble up here.
Okay.
Charles is in terrible trouble, too, because I haven't written anything down, so he can't think of
But
anything.
I'm not playing.
Oh, yes, it's easy for you to say.
I always harass you or him because he's the last. Look who's the last.
Isn't that wonderful?
I can't think of anything.
That's very good, though.
About the
Thank you,
new
I'm happy
music.
with it.
Now don't distract her. She hasn't
No, wait,
written
I
an
have
answer
to
yet.
think.
Oh, come
I come
on.
up and said, I've got a new I've got a
My
secret.
first wife.
They're turning off
Well,
their
there's
sets by the
a new
time.
game show about me. It's called
I've got a cookie. Put that
Now, Brad, we're going to start with...
Oh, okay. I can't think of it. I've got totally...
Come on,
Okay,
Brad.
all right.
Oh, dear me. She's a professional. At least she says she's a professional.
Professional what? Is the
Okay.
trick.
Now, Mickey. David said in the game show, I've Got a Secret. So, well, there's a new game show about my first wife. And it's called I've Got a
Hag.
Headache. She got the answer. I don't see why you couldn't think of it.
No, she didn't want that.
Headache?
No, she said hag.
What?
Your answer is better than
What did you
I said
say?
Hag.
Hag.
H-A-G.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, Mickey, that's perfectly
What did she
dreadful.
say?
She said hag.
Oh,
Well, I
what
think
did you
your
say?
answer is terrible. A headache. What does he care if his first wife has got a headache?
No,
Oh,
no.
what did
Obviously
you
with
say?
another lady, isn't it?
But you see, that's the reason they got divorced.
Oh, well, you should have put that up front. I never understood that.
Well, I said they were
Let me
divorced.
see this. The reason they got divorced was...
Come on, Greg, what'd you say? She said hag. An unlikely possibility, but we got to go through the motions anyway.
I said dud.
Dud. Hey, rotten. That's another rotten answer.
You
Brett.
just perk up, you kids. You're going to be crazy about my answer after those two. I've got a boyfriend.
Okay.
You mean that's worse than hag and dud?
You know, I'm beginning to believe there's... What do you say?
He doesn't play.
Play.
Oh, he doesn't play.
You'll waste all of your time there.
Right, right.
Put it down for you.
It's a new game show about my first wife. It's called I've Got a Hag, according to her.
Oh, well, I saw the game show, and he said, I've got an albatross.
Albatross?
You expected there... Well,
You've been reading the Ancient Mariner?
Look, that guy stood up.
you couldn't think of one... You couldn't think of one either, huh?
Oh, I
Here,
did
use
that.
albatross.
No, no.
Oh, really?
I've got an alimony check.
I've got an alimony check. Now, Mickey.
Guy sat down again.
Oh, that's not that
Fannie,
I understood this.
you did it.
This is a Goodson Todman game show starring Brett Summers,
Right,
right?
right.
And it's called I've Got a Fortune.
I will. Okay. Mickey? No, they wouldn't match that either, but good luck to you. We got lots of gifts for you together with our thanks. Mickey Thompson, there she goes, and always spinning her off. We're going to spin these messages just for you. Here we are. Are you ready?
Yes.
You've been here before. You know how this goes. Shall we go right to it?
Okay.
My dear lady, we polled a recent studio audience and we got their best response to this. Picture blank. Now the answer that group gave most frequently is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. 3 of our celebrities are permitted to assist by suggesting answers. You may call on them one at a time.
Take Richard.
Picture frame.
Picture frame. Okay, there's one.
Charles.
Did you say Charles? Charles?
He's doing it.
Picture puzzle.
Picture puzzle. Oh, all right. There's 2.
Fannie.
You like Fannie? I like Fannie too.
Here, darling, here's a little note for you.
Picture
I don't
you
like those.
upon my
Oh, all right.
I have my own. I believe it should be picture show.
Picture show.
Yeah, I
Are those in
That's
Picture
too
show?
southern.
Picture frame. Picture
Southern.
puzzle. Now, you may have one of those.
Sure.
Or you may have a better one in your little head. What do you say?
I'll go with Richard. Picture frame.
Picture frame. How much you weigh?
89.
89 pounds?
I thought that's how old she was.
Okay.
Really, I just
She's looking for a picture frame. We're going to find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom as we usually do and reveal the $100 response. Picture perfect. An unlikely possibility, but there it is.
Oh, it's my
Picture
story,
frame, are you
exactly.
under the $250 number? Yes, it is. Congratulations, Penny, you got that. What do you think, picture show?
No, picture book.
Picture book? Picture window.
Picture window.
Picture
Oh,
book.
Picture window. Hey, that ain't bad.
Four.
Picture
All right,
nose.
Errol, slide it. Picture show. Right. Good. Okay, now you've picked up another $250. You're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. You have an even $6,900. Now, if you get another $2,500, that means you'll have $9,400. Am I not quick with my
You
arithmetic?
sure are.
not quick enough.
Your old high school teacher's gonna love you.
Right, she's here today.
Oh.
Whom do you want?
I'll take Richard.
You'll take Richard. Okay, stand on the adhesive tape.
Don't goof it
You
up,
keep that there in
Richard.
case you cut your finger. And we'll find, I'll get the thing here. It's worth $2,500. You ready, Richard?
Yep.
Here it is. Now get your ESP going over to Richard. Have you got it going?
I think so.
I don't think she's got it going, do you? Act of blank. Act of blank. All right. He's finished. Now, what do you say to that? Act of blank. To match him, to collect the $2,500.
Of love?
Act of love.
No.
I don't mind if we do. Follow me. Richard, what do you say? She's an act of love's going to match for $2,500. You're a lover. I would expect you to say that.
Both these ladies wrote love. I said an act of God.
Act of God.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're both good possibilities.
Act of mercy.
Act of mercy, other
Act of
possibilities
violence.
too.
Act of mercy.
Act of violence. All right. Now, Penny, you're going to meet another player and play another game, and if you're ready for that, we'll plow right on ahead and meet Donna Paget. Here she comes. Hello, Donna. You know that lady? Well, we will welcome Donna Paget. Shall we do that and
We
ask
did.
her to tell us where she's from and any other pertinent details you want to include?
I'm from Whittier, California. I'm a secretary there, and I've been married to a great fireman for 3 months.
A great fireman.
Great fireman.
I think all firemen are great.
Yep.
They go out there and they risk their blanks to protect our homes, and that's great of them. Let's hear it for the firemen there. Hey, firemen! While we're having a round of applause for the firemen, we want you to pay attention to this massage. We are ready to carry on here. If Donna Paget is ready, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're feeling okay?
Feel great.
All right, Donna, you may have A or B.
A, please.
You want A?
Way to
Okay.
go.
What?
Way to go.
Right. Louis the Enforcer said.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
What'd he say?
He says the mob is trying to economize. I still take my victims for a ride, but instead of a car, I take them on a blank. That's what.
This is now the operative word is
I still take my victims for a ride, but instead of a car, I take them on a blank.
I go crazy when you get butch like that, honey. Crazy. I can hardly wait to get that scene.
What are you doing later, lady?
You know.
Okay.
What did you say, Charles?
All right. Everybody ready?
I hope so.
Donna Paget. Louis the Enforcer said the mob is trying to economize. I still take my victims for a ride, but instead of a car, I take them on a blank.
Bike.
Bike? You said bike. You like bike? She said bike.
I know she said bike.
She said bike.
Sitting here and I heard it.
Can I go home now?
No, you.
Before I gotta show the answer.
You mean you haven't matched anybody yet?
I did once before.
Once
all right.
before.
Yes. I said skateboard.
Skateboard is very good. Even though it doesn't match her, it's still a good answer. Brett?
What happened to that terrific little password play I used to sit down to my right? He's lost his touch, ain't he?
Yes, yeah.
Right, baby.
Like it is. There it is. What do you say?
I said bicycle.
Bicycle. There's another one for Donna. I still take my victims for a ride, but instead of a car, I take them on a bike.
Is she related to Deborah Paget?
Are you related to Deborah Paget?
No.
No, she is not related to Deborah Paget.
Nobody's ever heard of Deborah. All right, hello, Deborah Paget. Where are you? I said bike too.
Like it is. Ready for Donna? Well, it's very amusing for a first-time question, Donna. You're doing very well.
And here goes another excellent password player down the tube. I said skateboard.
You lost your touch too, baby.
Now, Fannie.
Yes, it does my heart good. I could never get on password. I never could play it, but I said bicycle.
There she is. Ready, Penny? Okay, Penny. Penny, listen to this. The nurse said that patient on the operating table must be a cannibal. He asked me to put his blank in a doggy bag.
Dear sweetheart, what was that? I didn't hear the first part.
That patient on the operating table must be a cannibal. He asked me to put his blank in a doggy bag.
Oh, I see. Well, there were so many wonderful answers to that.
Looking good.
In Hawaii, by the way, you remember you complained that the TV guide never put, they say match game, and
Yeah.
they say host,
Yeah.
and they'll say Dick Clark, or,
Right,
and
yeah,
your
or
name
Gary
is-
Moore or whatever.
Your name is there every day
Well,
in Hawaii.
Finally talked to the guy in Radnor, Pennsylvania. Somebody named, well, I can't think of his name now, but he said the computer was goofed out. You know, we've been on the air 3 years and never mentioned my, we have to speed
you
up.
got
here.
it now.
You got it now. Thank you. Hello there. Penny, you ready?
Yeah.
The nurse said that patient at the operating table must be a cannibal. He asked me to put his blank in a doggy bag.
His bone?
Really?
Can't think of anything.
You didn't listen to it. Now, you didn't listen.
I know.
Patient on the operating table in a hospital. What would he be doing with a bone? Hello, Greg, show and tell.
I said liver.
Liver is good. Anything extracted. What do you say?
Cannibal. Cannibal is the operative word. It said his leg. What
Leg,
is his leg?
yes. Or appendicitis or anything like that. Charles, show us.
Chose appendicitis.
Appendicitis is very good. Appendix,
Not
very
tasty
good.
enough.
Yes, he asked me to put his blank in a doggy bag, and she said, bone. What do you say, Elaine? What's her name?
I said hemorrhoid.
His hemorrhoid. Okay. All right, Richard. Moving right along.
Appendix.
Appendix is a goody answer there, Fannie.
Appendix.
Appendix is another goody answer. Well, we're finished in the nick of time, folks. And at the end of round one, scores 4-0 favor the challenger. Round two happens at some time, but first this. So, I beg your pardon. I meant to be over here with you. You said only at 20, so hello there and goodbye there. We gotta go. We gotta stop right now. Will you come back next time?
Yep.
Yes.
Good. All right. Don't be nervous. Everything will be all right. You were just splendid, but you'll improve. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Goodbye.